Jullie beneden. Ik weet ook nooit hoe hard hij gaat schieten. Ik heb geen idee. Ja, ik zag deze hoek ook. Zo gaat het beter. Alright. Amsterdam, laat je nog één keer horen!
And with that, we welcome you back to Amsterdam. Damn. Stop number 11 on this 2024 FIBA 3x3 World Tour. I'm the voice of 3x3, Kyle Montgomery. My partner in crime is the Mountain, Bob's Rosendahl. Look at this place. Look at this venue. Shout out 3x3 Unite. Shout out 3x3 Pro. Jesper, Job, say Mark, and everybody that helped put this event together. We got the best DJs in the game out here. We got DJ Lass. We got DJ Mike Lewis. We got Noah Lazarus, Finn Rock on the mic. It's crazy.
They got you and me. That helps.
Of course. And with the Mountain and the voice. What could be better? This incredible field of the top teams in 3x3. This is a regular season Masters, but I'm telling you, there's Finn Rock right there. This feels like a World Tour final. I'm going to keep it real with you. This feels like a World Tour final. Competition-wise, vibe-wise, it don't get no better than this. We're here in the Netherlands, who won a gold medal at the Paris Games. What a year. And we got some good games on the slate. I hear Serbian music.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Okay. That means Huishan and E are on their way out. You know them. They're the two-time defending World Tour final champs. They are #1 in the World Tour standings. Not as dominant this year as they were last year, but they're still top the standings and got multiple Masters wins. And they got the #1 player in the world. There he is. Dr. Strange, Dragin Stojic with Dejan Majstorovic, Marko Brankovic, and Naranjic. That is Team Huishan and E.
Look, this Team Ub, and you alluded to it, maybe not as dominant as they were last year. They've had a lot of lineup changes. This is the third lineup that we've seen twice, and they've played 9 Masters, right? Not a lot of challenges for them this season either. But the last time this lineup, this exact lineup played, they won. So I'm curious to see what they'll do now. But look, this is the team the crowd's going to be cheering for.
Well, they just finished 3rd in Wuxi. Their body of work this year has been unbelievable. Nothing worse than quarterfinals. Their worst finish was 8th in Marseille. Everything else has been 3rd or better. So they've erased the disappointment from the Olympics and turned their focus to the World Tour, and they are handling business. Outcome? Another Dutch squad that should be taken very seriously. This is Team Utrecht with their gold medal champion, the Golden Lion, the Mail van der Horst. the heart and soul of this Utrecht team, with the ever-athletic Nesta Agassi. Adrian Van Tilburg, I like him too.
Yeah.
And Norbert Thellesen, that is Team Utrecht.
Look, Team Utrecht, one of the taller teams in the field. De Meo might be the shortest person on the team. Think about that.
And De Meo's like 6'5".
Yep. So they are very tall. Could be a huge advantage on offense. It might also not be such an advantage on defense. Depends on how you look at things.
Yes.
Certain players on this squad can defend very well. Some of them are liable to move their feet in a sluggish manner sometimes. So we'll see. And again, they're going up against the #1 team in the world, but it helps that they got the leadership of De Meo on the squad. You can clearly see, because I've coached all these young guys.
Yeah.
I've been around the program. You can clearly see the difference this leader makes for them.
Well, Dimes to me has already cemented himself as one of the greats in this game. When he emerged in 17, 18, and to see him evolve into the player that he is now, and now obviously newly wed and expecting a new baby.
Yes.
So shout out to Camila Natsiskaite, not Natsiskaite anymore, Van der Horst.
Natsiskaite Van der Horst,
Yes.
or the other way around. And did you see the gender reveal as well?
I didn't see the gender reveal.
Oh. You want me to keep it a secret for you? I can tell you.
Just tell me.
It's on Instagram anyway.
Oh,
it's going to be a boy.
All righty, we got a future 3x3 star cooking in the oven right now. But so happy for them. Congratulations to Dimes on that Olympic gold medal. And now we'll see what his team does here in the Netherlands against the ever-powerful Serbians of Huishan NE.
All right. Big shout-outs once again, official timekeeper.
So we are back underway, Pool A action. 4th game of the day.
Hands it off.
Doc Strange, who got his #1 ranking, player ranking, taken for a short time. Worthy de Jong got up there, but Strahinja was able to get back. Agassi off balance, and oh no, that's Dimes, rather. I guess that's because Dimes is looking a little bit more like detailed in the weight room. Agassi is the specimen.
Yes.
For me to confuse those two, that's a tribute to Dimes. Van der Horst, who averaged 5 a game in Paris to help lead the Netherlands to that gold medal, will get the scoring started for his team. Nobody there to stop Tranquila. Agassi hands it off. Dimes comes around. Dimes setting up Agassi on the inside. That's a tough matchup, and he cannot score over the Nad.
Somehow almost got that shot off, huh?
And nearly hit it.
Yeah.
But you were right about switching their lineup some this year. I think they're doing that more to keep guys fresh throughout the year. So you'll see Barac get a rest sometimes. You'll see Brankovic get a rest. They change him out.
They needed to. Last year, they almost, I don't know. Like, look, last year they looked burnt out halfway through the season. They've taken a wholly different approach this year. Less challenges. Only 2 challenges in the season for them.
Dellison threw that back like a flea flicker, and then took him to spin class. Lesson 1, move your feet. Dimes showing some strength and flexing on him. Majstorovic will miss it long. Nenad can't get to it. Nice action. Dimes feeling himself.
Yes. And that's the type of player he is, right? He's an emotional guy. Once he starts getting into those emotions, that's when his true game comes out. You haven't seen the air guitar yet. It might be there.
Oh, it's coming.
Yeah.
All he got to do is hit it too. It's coming. Agassi from the left elbow. He'll redirect. Dellison. Hezzy. Drive. To the left. He's fouled.
This is where the size of Team Utrecht, as Strahinja is down, the size of Team Utrecht comes into effect. They can attack the basket, and Oobs had some trouble with it. Take a look. Uh-oh. Inadvertent elbow there.
It's going to, for me, when I look at this matchup, I think Utrecht can win if their defense is pressure and they're able to anticipate where the ball is going to go. That's what Oob would just dizzy you with the off-the-ball movement, the backdoor cuts. if they can somehow kind of cut those off or disrupt them, they're going to have a chance here.
Giving out a prize to the most creative photo on the fan wall for this session.
Yeah, and I think for Oob, again, they know who to attack. They know which player or players they want to try to beat. But they're gonna have to deal with the athleticism of Agassi disrupting everything.
And the athleticism of Dellison too. Dellison be yamming on people.
Oh, that's on offense. I'm talking Agassi brings it. The same athleticism on defense.
I got it. On the glass. Defending the rim, I got you. Ball movement. Agassi got a hand on that. Brankovic will still get a good look.
I can see with the board.
There's a steal from Doc Strange. Majstorovic fires at will. No fire in the hole, but the ball will stay yellow.
Recovers.
And you notice that ball does not stick long.
No.
They don't usually have that ball in their possession more than a couple of seconds before they're deciding to shoot or pass.
3-1. Utrecht leading over Oob as he found number 1.
2 minutes in, first pool A action. The Beast. There's that defense again. Agassi is just a pest.
Yeah, I'm telling you, a defensive specialist who can knock down some shots and jump and dunk as well, but his main role is as a disruptor. I couldn't mention it on the last play, but he switched 4 times in a play and still chased down and he's contested a shot, which is incredible.
It's the wingspan, man. He's got long, he can scratch his ankles standing up.
If I did that, they'd need to get me some oxygen.
That's a fact. Me too. 3-1 game. Big thank you to our ball sponsor, Wilson. Our official timekeeper, Maurice Lacroix. Unibet. Bar-le-Duc. Bar-le-Duc. Avant Sports. Providing the seats now as a new supplier. Inleo. On the flow, Baudet, Skelter Sports, Shot Clock and Goal. Everybody's taken care of. Agassi and Dellison sharing. 3 to shoot. Bullet pass leads to the smash. I like the energy from Utrecht.
Yes, they are bringing the fire. Both on offense, but mainly on defense. Take a look. We've been at it for 2.5 minutes. Oob stuck at 1.
Well, that is a staple of Dutch teams. Even Amsterdam, they don't allow more than 16 a game. And Utrecht, they lock in on you too. Naranjic bumping and grinding, and he will draw the whistle. A foul on the inside.
I think the dimensions that Naranjic gives his Oob team are incredible, right? A wholly different, self-creating offensive option. A great rebounder. Very good.
I think he and Barac are interchangeable. I mean, obviously, Nanad is a little bit bigger, protects the rim a little bit better, but you can't lose with either one of those guys. Dellison got D'd up by Majstorovic, but persistence will pay off. As he finishes what he started. Majstorovic, there's a whistle up top. Shoving foul. Third. Oh, so 3 apiece as we move into our first media timeout. Oob trying to get back in the winner's circle. Last time they won a Masters title was in Debrecen. They finished 3rd in each event since then. 2 of them World Tours. Wuxi and Shanghai. I think they're hungry, though. I think the gap is also closed with the competition with Oob, and you can't just pencil them into the final anymore.
No, you're right. You're right. They're more of a semifinals than a finals team, I'd say, this year. But they have the talent, the acumen, and the 3x3 knowledge to be able to punch through every time. It's just certain teams have figured out a way to compete with that style that's been so dominant for years.
They find a way to get it done. Got stopped short in Wuxi at the hands of Vienna.
5-3. Got Strange with some wizardry.
2-point lead early, Utrecht. If they bring some offense, if they can find a way to get some consistency outside that 2-point arc and put some pressure on Yeah, Dimes got called for the travel.
Big focus this year, right?
Yep. They're not allowing players to shuffle their feet on the check ball. Seen it called a lot more. Players have to be cognizant of it. Nice ball movement. Strange decides to get reset. Shooter shoot. Maestro is that, but he does not knock it down. Offline. Agassi powers one up and in.
Scores down low. And Utrecht now with a 3-point lead over Team U.
Oh, Brankovic took a shot in the neck. Agassi will check out.
Foul.
Van Tilburg is in.
Yeah, Ub is so smart in the way they set up their screens to create contact, because this foul was just running into a screen because the guy was set up in the right way.
They're crafty with it. Clever. Speaking of clever, look at that pass. Pocket pass for yo. Shut your mouth.
And he finishes with 2 hands.
Behind? Is that the word you meant?
6-4.
Yes.
You can connect the dots.
Great googly moogly.
14 foul.
Don't forget to use that hashtag 3x3 Amsterdam, 3x3WT Amsterdam. Tap in with us on social media if you would, at FIBA 3x3. Thellison elevates, he's denied at the front door. Strange, left alone. Oh,
No juice.
I don't think it's any wind in here. We are inside, right?
No, there's some doors open on the left there, maybe.
That caught a breeze.
Yeah.
Who's on the spins right now? Is that Mike Lewis or is that Last?
I'm not sure. Can't see.
I love this song. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hezzy. Fader. No, sir. Came up shy. Strange, no good.
They're letting Strange just kind of line up shots.
He's actually shot the 2 at a good percentage this year. Dimes crossed that man up.
There's the guitar.
Yeah, he's a rock star.
Smart foul, but what a low-scoring game so far, huh?
Yep.
Especially on the end of Ub.
Almost halfway through, Ub is the highest scoring team in the league this year, average just under 20 points per game. And you're right, 4 points in 5 minutes of play is not Ub 3x3. Credit Utrecht's defense being disruptive and not allowing Ub to attack them the way they normally do. But you know this, Ub are always way better in the second half of the game than the first half of the game.
For sure.
Things change after that 5-minute mark.
Bronco handling. He pulls up for a deuce.
Branquilla, thank you.
2-point deposit. The bank open on the weekend.
Dellison no good.
Right.
Lands in Nanad's hands. Eliminated. Branquilla uses the screen. Hezzy, stop, go. Hand off. Majstorovic, can he get some string music? Yes, he can. 8-8.
Maestro, leading scorer on the World Tour.
Majstorovic, as you just heard Noah say, said it with his wrist. And Tilburg, the big man got some touch out there, huh?
That's his strength. He can shoot. He can create his own shot. He's a gifted scorer. That's why they got him on the team.
Easy money inside for Nanadžić. And Tilburg. Oh, that was some Ub action. He had him lost like a tourist. Oh, I got to see the replay on that.
Yeah, that was...
Like a game of chess.
2 ball on the way. Back iron.
Back it around.
Fight for the rebound. Who's that off of? I believe whistled off of Utrecht. So the offensive action starting to pick up some, but still a low score. 11-10 game.
Would you say that's in favor of Team Utrecht? With the home crowd being this, at least theirs?
Yes, I think that the momentum arrow is pointing towards Utrecht. And it's different playing here in your homeland with the crowd behind you in this venue. I mean, you saw how hyped up Dimes and Agassi were on the first shots made.
Yes.
They're coming to fight. They got all the incentives to do so. Doc Strange up top. Strange. See, I think he could have pulled up mid-range.
Yes,
we talked about that earlier, but man.
Strange isn't a mid-range shooter.
That's going to be a whistle.
But I don't think Doc Strange is per se, especially going to his left, a mid-range shooter. I think he can pull up from the elbow pretty much.
I agree.
But farther down, he's more of a driver. If not, he goes and kicks it out or takes it out himself.
I was saying more if he had added that to his game.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Imagine how more dangerous he would be on a play like that. He could just pull it up, knock it down. Anyway, shoulda, coulda, woulda. There's the foul on the, and the basket will count with the foul. I think that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, so a goaltending violation as well as a foul.
Did that touch the glass first?
I think so, yes.
Okay, we got a great seat, but we didn't have a great angle.
Nah, they just called it off.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say, that didn't look like it hit the glass first. Anyway, Demel van der Horst at the line. Papa Dimes, the Lion King.
The Lion King?
Yes, he's gone from Simba to Mufasa.
I'm not going to lie, I saw him hold his cat like this the other day, so I was just confused.
Dime time. Yes, sir. Van der Horst streaks to the bucket. Utrecht with a three-point advantage. Trying to shock the world #1s here. Strange. East, west. Oh, ugly. Late in the shot clock. This Utrecht defense have, a little unsettled. Not getting the easy looks. And certainly not connecting from long range. Dimes out, in and out, baseline. Spin move. No.
Short on the layup.
Now it's Brankovic. Kicks it out. Naranjic knocks it down. That goes, but even that was like a last second heave for Uber in that offensive possession. It worked out.
Well contested shot. He made it.
You live with those defensively. That would have won if it had gone down. It did not. Utrecht's lead down to 1 now. Make that even. Even Steven.
There's that surgical precision we know Ulf to play with, right? The patience that we haven't seen a lot this game. Uh-oh.
Give them a little dose of their own medicine.
That's patience as well.
So here we go. Back and forth. Blow for blow. Majstorovic, one-legged runner, no good. Look at Dimes and Brankovic tied up, and both of them are talking to the official like, look, he's got me. No, he's got me.
Wow.
And that was completely unnecessary. It was way off ball. Anyway, double foul. Double foul. Brankila and Dimes both get hit with the whistle.
However, no free throws as it was a double foul.
Utrecht in the penalty. Essentially in the penalty too. No more fouls to give. No free throws because of the double foul. Gassi gets it over. Up top, Thellison missed it right.
Off the back of the rim.
Doc Strange now, trying to get some freedom. He steps back, takes the 2, and it rattles out. Buck 19 to go. Majstorovic to the crib. Buck 12 left. Anybody's game. Defense, smart defense will be critical. This game could very well be won on the free throw line. Look for Utrecht to attack. Dimes. Touch was too soft, but Agassi is a rebounding monster. Utrecht with a 2-point advantage. We're under a minute to play. Brankovic getting strong on the inside. He'll get it back, but he won't get a bucket. They do get a whistle. Two free throws coming up for Marko Brankovic. 74% free throw shooter this season. He will knock that down. Brankovic with 4 in this game, make it 5. And we back tied again. 43 ticks left. And again, an absolutely loaded field here in Amsterdam. All the big dogs are here. 7 of the top 12 in the world. Tough shot on the inside, and Anjic snags the rebound. 30 seconds to go. Game is knotted up, but not anymore. It's the Maestro. 18-16 Dimes right back at you. 18 apiece. Majstorovic, no. Agassi with it cleared. Dimes with the rock. 3 seconds to go. It is up to Dimes. He will miss it. We will have overtime. Sudden death. First to 2 wins in OT. What a game.
The first team to score 2 points will be determined the winner of the
incredible. Each team had their shots at the end. Speaking of shots, none bigger than that from Dimes. So that evened it up, answering Majstorovic's 2-piece. This will come down to a Maurice Lacroix buzzer beater.
Voor de jongere onder ons, het team dat als eerste 2 punten scoort, wint de wedstrijd. Zonder tijd op de klok. Dat kan dus niet zo zijn dat we de 2-puntlijn of 2 1-punters. Dames en heren, laat je horen voor Utrecht.
Here we go. Utrecht start with it in OT. Dimes hands it over. Dellison steps back. He's got to look. Dellison, no. Dimes, reverse, point game, Utrecht. Oop can steal it with a 2. Oh, Doc Strange, just off mark. Agassi trying to dribble through traffic, lost handle on it. Dellison, they need 1. Dimes has got 2 to shoot. He's gonna chunk the deuces and will miss fire. Fight on the inside for that rebound. Who's that off of? I believe it's ruled Oob's ball. They want a timeout. Sudden death, OT. Pool A action, it is going down, you hear me. Look at this crowd, look at this venue. Top-notch environment. Back here in Amsterdam for a World Tour for the 2nd straight year. And this is an absolute show. So we got a challenge here. So our officials will take a closer look to determine this critical possession. They're already precious in a sprint to 21 points, but that's magnified in OT, where the first team to score 2 points wins. Every time you get that Wilson, you got to make it count, or you risk defeat.
So let's see what the referees say.
So another look, and that's a hard angle to determine from, if you ask me. Ooh, okay, shoulder. Ooh, I think that went off Naranjic. From that angle, that challenge is won. Yes. It's the right decision. Less pressure for Utrecht. They don't have to hit a 2. They need a score, maybe draw a foul and get to the free throw line. The 2 veterans, Majstorovic guarding Dimes. The hook is no good. Now Strange. Will they try to win it with a 2? Majstorovic. He will miss it. But the fans in here were holding their breath. As many game winners as we've seen Majstorovic, the game's all-time leading scorer, hit. That looked like it was going to be another one. Instead, now they got to D up if they want to stop Utrecht from shocking them. Oh, they'll get a good look. It is Nesta. Oh, Agassi. No, comes back. They'll get another chance at it. Back up to Dimes. Van der Horst driving in the paint. Steps through. Norbert. Dellison. No. Agassi. Offensive rebound. Another chance for Utrecht. Dimes on the drive. Get out of my way. Puts it up. Misses. Dellison. G-A-M-E. Utrecht shock Oob in OT with a Maurice Lacroix buzzer beater. The Lions are roaring here in Amsterdam. What an effort in OT. So Agassi was banged up on the play. You see Van der Horst miss it, but right place, right time, Norbert Dellison. Yes, sir. And he gets some love from Julian Jari. Little chest bump after that win. That'll have him smiling for sure, coming up with that W. Let's get it down courtside. Bas Rosendahl standing by with Norbert Dellison.
Norbert, I don't know about you, but I'm still shaking. What a game. You guys just took down what's considered the #1 team in the world. I was going to talk about the venue. I was going to talk about the people, but first, walk me through the end of the game and overtime here.
Well, first of all, props to Oep. Of course, they're the best team. They're #1 ranked for a reason. So, well, I mean, look at this. It's amazing to play here and to win like this. Thank you.
So, for you guys as well, this is a bit of a home game. I know you guys live close. You practice very close. I asked Worthy the same thing, so I wanted to hear the same from you because it obviously worked. Did you change anything in your preparation going into this tournament?
I mean, this is our third World Tour this season, and we're just really excited for any World Tour. But I mean, it's especially special to play here. So, I mean, maybe a bit more energy, but we try to always play with a lot of energy, so yeah.
All right, so last question. The newest addition to your squad, obviously, Olympic gold medal winner, Dimeo van der Horst. Talk about what it means to have him out here competing with you guys.
I mean, he brings a lot of experience. He brings a gold medal, obviously. So, I mean, he's really good at coaching us and putting us in the right position. So I think he was the missing piece to our squad. So really helpful.
All right, well, thank you. Good luck and congrats.
Certainly does not hurt to have an Olympic champion on your roster. With the male Van der Horst having his fingerprints on that win, but Norbert Dellison was the one to put it away for good. What a win, what a start for Utrecht. They got the potential to go 2-0 in this group. We'll find out how they do as they'll be back in action a bit later. Coming up directly next on the schedule, we'll see Ljubljana for the second time as we get back into Pool D action with Raudondvaris Hoptrans as their opponent. That's next here in Amsterdam. Don't you move. As promised, we got the Slovenians and the Lithuanians stepping on the court. Anxious to see this matchup. Ljubljana looking a little bit better than I think that most people anticipated, although they lost their opener against Rifa. That was a competitive game. Had it not been for Dennis Donker absolutely losing it, then they would have had a real shot to maybe win that contest. In any case, they don't get the dub. And it won't get easier against Raudondvaris Hoptrans, another one of the big dogs. Oi, oi, oi. That's my big dog bark. Another one of the big dogs on the World Tour this year. They won the, Brody just asked me, he says, what's your little dog bark sound like? Let me try. All right, enough of this. We're adults here. Let's act mature for a change. All right? Raudondvaris Hoptrans in front of you. They got the Lithuanian Aurelius Pukalis. They got Ivaldas Džiaugis, Modestas Kupis Flight Mode, and Paulius Beladičius. Got a Masters win in Marseille. Played pretty well in Almighty. Finished runners-up in Lausanne, speaking of Raudondvaris. And have been a top contender this year, #7 on the World Tour standings. And we'll get reintroduced to Ljubljana. Rebuilding, but have some real talent on this team. Jacob Strel, Jure Lietzen, Milorad Sedarovic, and Stojan Dekanovic. So there is Ljubljana's 4. I think they showed us, even in the opening loss, that they got the shooters and the offense to compete. Haven't seen this Raudondvaris team on the World Tour since Lausanne.
Look, I think the Raudondvaris squad as a whole, as a unit of 6, has been extremely hot. Got to the finals in their last 4 tournaments, a lot of those being challengers though. But this lineup is a bit odd to me. Not a lot of shooting in this lineup. Usually they bring Vingelis, Uzupis. Those both are enabling a lot of the action for the other guys because they are such good shooters. Now let me walk you through the percentages here.
All right, give them to me.
Kumpis, 20% from 2. Beljavičius, 23% from 2.
Ooh.
Džiaugis, who will take some, and he's a decent shot maker, 31%. And the Lithuanian this year, down to 32% from long range, and he's taken a lot.
He was about 40% last year.
Exactly. So this squad, and again, they have the acumen to win, and I believe in that because they are a very good team. But not as much of a shooting lineup as you would think. I'm not sure how they're going to solve that.
On the year, 33% from long range.
Yes.
On the year, 66% inside the arc. And, well, Boss, I'll take 33% at 3x3.
I'll take that as well. You're right.
I think that's a good 2-point percentage.
21 or the team with the highest score after
I'm shocked that Jalg is actually shooting that high percentage. Evel Knievel's stunning.
Yeah, he's been playing well. Actually, he's been playing well all season.
Back to our Pool D action. The voice in your ear. The mountain is here too. That shot does not go for the Lithuanian. Pukelis will have to reload. Does not get a hand up defensively, but was not made to pay for it as that 2 goes begging. Inside they go. Jalgis will come out. Jalgis surveying. Oh,
straight down.
he X'd him like the old Twitter name.
Oh, all right.
Remember that one. It's coming back.
Look, I remember some of your best bars. I got to throw this one back. When you were calling one of Boogie's games, you said skip the big 3.
It's just big me.
I was crying. I legit busted out laughing at the house. I was like, all right, never mind.
I remember that play because he scored on 3 players.
Yo, I know.
But it was perfect because you know how we feel about the league we don't mention.
Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah. Man, you've been watching. I see, Bob.
This was a tough one, especially because Wuxi was going on one screen. I was doing commentary for Yicheng on the other screen, so I could only watch every now and then. I didn't have sound, and I had a bit of a break during that game, so I turned the sound up, and I just caught that gem, and I was like, all right, I see you.
Man, I had some fun out there. I can't lie. I got some waiting for him when he comes back. But I watched his whole career. When I was a young broadcaster starting in Montgomery, Alabama, he was in high school, and I went to cover the state championship tournament, and Boogie's team was out there, and covered that game, interviewed him out there. And when I went to the NBA, did the same. So I've seen him at almost every level.
All right.
Offensive foul on the screen.
Louis Knapsack, only go to work at. What you know about that, boss? What you know about?
This is T.I., right?
Of course.
The
king, homie.
I ain't listened to T.I. in a minute.
2-2 game. Oh, step back. Good contest there from Pukelis. Pukelis also one of the leading bucket getters on the season this year with an average of 7 points per.
Yeah, and again, Pukelis such a dominant force in this game at 3x3. We talked about this with him.
Worthy de Jong just scared the mess out of me. Come on. You want to join the broadcast? You want to join the broadcast, Worthy? What you want to say to this?
Here you go. Wait. Worthy, I got you. Turn this off.
We might get some guest comments. Okay, Worthy de Jong is joining. He took Boz's mic. All right, you want to try this thing out, Worthy?
Man, this is easy, man.
It's easy for you.
Man, this is easy.
Okay, first, congratulations on the gold medal at the Olympics.
Thank you. I know that hurts to say, but I thank you.
No, it doesn't hurt.
I'm just playing.
May the best team won MVP.
Appreciate it.
Big done to start the day.
We work hard at it. You know, we kept on growing. During the tournament, that's the most important part.
Good, looking good, feeling good. All right, now enough about you. Come on, call the game with me.
Out of bounds for I don't know who. I missed that.
You're already off to a bad start.
Yeah.
All right,
you're distracting me.
It's Ljubljana and it's Raudondvaris.
All right, let's go.
Top of the key.
Ljubljana got the ball. Playing a high play right now. Come on, looking for a disadvantage. There you go. Step back.
Dekanovic.
Ooh. Good rebound. Mr. Mode got the rebound. Taking it to the basket, going strong. Ooh, got blocked.
Flight mode denied. You see that dunk he had? What challenge was that? Like last week?
No.
Flight mode dunked on my guy for New York Harlem.
Ooh.
Oh, you ain't seen it. You should.
It's probably gonna be on the.
It's on the ground.
Instagram. So
it's on the ground. It's filthy. You got to see it.
I'm gonna watch it.
So
he's taking another one. He's feeling confident.
It's the voice and height Worthy on the mic.
Yeah, I'm trying to steal
taking
jobs.
a break.
Oh,
look at it.
Did you see the dunk?
Oh, it was nice. It was a baby dunk, though. It brings some thunder with
Power layup.
Okay.
2 for 1.
It's the Wild Wild West. It's a shootout.
It sure is. Got a foul on the floor.
2.5 minutes in. You got a break too. Y'all don't play until much later.
Yeah, 8. We played at 8 or something.
So me and Worthy been talking about him coming and doing the broadcast for a while. He insisted that he could step in here. He's done a pretty good job so far. I gotta admit it.
Good screen. You know, it's the screen that gets people open like this. You know?
Yep.
I think it's unappreciated in this game.
Well, the key is to be set when you set that screen, because you get hit with that offensive foul a lot if you move it even a little bit.
You do. They're trying to clean up the game.
What you think about Raudondvaris?
Solid game. I mean, of course, we saw him in the Olympics a couple times, you know.
Yeah, bronze medalist.
Yep. They've been growing as a team, too. You know, the last couple of years, they've been looking for what the right matchup is for them, like team-wise. But it seems like they figured out a little rhythm.
Speaking of rhythm,
he just caught one.
you know it. Dekanovic with the two-piece combo. It's 9-8
They're trying to
Ljubljana.
answer.
Let me give you some 3x3 history. You don't remember when Ljubljana was one of the best teams in the league. They won 2 World Tour finals.
That's way before my time.
Yep. Well, yeah, 18. No, not 18. It was 15. Let me look at my notes. I've been covering this thing for so long.
I'm looking at my notes real quick.
They won in 16 in Abu Dhabi. And they won in 13.
Yeah, that's way before my time.
Yes.
I was still playing 5-on-5.
So media timeout. You saw Jalgis with the nice move. 2 hands for safety. Oh, I like the bird's eye view.
Oh, there you go.
Beautiful shot. Shout out to our camera crew.
Yeah, they did an amazing job with this venue.
Oh, incredible event, man. Incredible. This is the bar. When it comes to event structure, atmosphere, the lights, incredible.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of venues that can compete with this right now.
How different is it to play in a venue like this as opposed to, you know, outside, smaller seating?
You know, they all have their own pros and cons, but this is something special, you know. You asking somebody is, of course, from Amsterdam, so I'm a little biased, but how it's all set up, I mean, this really gives it a venue, an arena feeling.
Yeah.
And that's what you're looking for when you play this game.
It feels big. It is big. 11th stop on the tour this year. Feels like a World Tour final.
Flight mode with the ball. Let's see what they're going to do. Hard drive to the left, to the right.
I think Jalgis is tough, man.
Yeah, he is.
He's a tough defender, physical, probably a little stronger. Yep. Struggles at the free throw line. That's the only flaw that I would say is in his game.
I mean, he's not. I mean, I don't know about his percentage from the 3-point line or 2-point line, but
he's actually shooting pretty 31% from 2 this year.
Oh, that's solid here.
But he doesn't take a lot of 2s.
Okay, yeah.
Fundamentals.
No, that guy in the middle there, Pukelis, that's a tough guy to beat in the paint.
Oh, Pukelis?
Yeah.
Yeah, I call him the Lithuanian.
The Lithuanian?
The Lithuanian.
Okay.
He's from Lithuania, but he's an alien.
Okay.
He's different.
He's a monster.
How many players in the league can you compare directly to Pukelis? His ability to pass, his ability to shoot consistently from long range.
Well,
and dominant on the inside.
To be honest, the way FIBA has been promoting DeMarcus, you might be able to say Boogie.
It's too soon, man. We can't give Boogie's play one tournament.
I'm not giving him any credit, but the way we posting him, it's a lot of credit over there.
But you're right, because Boogie can shoot it too.
Exactly.
He's unstoppable in the post, and he was a good passer.
Yeah, he was a pretty decent passer.
All right.
He wasn't that spectacular from the 3-point line, for the 2-point line. I gotta keep on saying 2-point line.
No, he didn't shoot it well.
He shot 1 out of 12 or something, or 1 out of 6, I can't remember. But he could shoot from the free throw line, and he had 29 free throws in 4 games.
Not bad. Oh, look at you. You've been studying the statue. So
yeah, when it's kind of jaded, I'm studying it.
Well, your squad made it all the way to the final in Wuxi.
They pretty well. They too bad they missed on winning it all, but they did a great job, and I like where this is going. You know,
well,
different combinations of players still succeeding in the game. That shows growth.
I'll tell you, it's good to have you back. I'm looking down there. You're taking all kinds of pictures, signing all kinds of autographs.
I'm trying to please the crowd, man.
Life's different after that gold medal.
It sure is, and in a good way. You know, we trying to reach more people in our country, but make the sport a lot more popular, and this definitely contributed to that. Yeah. So hopefully we can continue that and keep on inspiring.
Yeah, definitely have done that. It's a vibe here in Amsterdam. Damn.
And that's me signing off.
That's it. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you,
Worthy
man.
de Jong joining the broadcast for a bit, just giving us some of his insight on the game.
There you go.
We'll see him and his squad back in action later this evening. So we got a 12-12 game. I thought Worthy did a good job. What y'all think? Hit us up. Worthy on the broadcast when it gets done. Maybe we can maybe have a spot later on. You know how when athletes get done, ready to retire, he might have a future in this. I still think I could beat him one-on-one, y'all. I'm just gonna tell y'all right now. I think I could beat him one-on-one. I'm gonna turn your mic on just so you can defend yourself.
No, don't worry about it. I don't need to defend myself, man.
I can take him to the post.
No, you
I can take him to the post.
No, you can't.
Yes. We might even record a little session.
Don't do it to yourself, man.
I'm taking you to the post.
Yeah, we got time after this.
Man,
We got time after this.
Mark it
We'll
down,
do it.
y'all. Look out for that. Good stuff, bro. All right, now we're getting back to serious business. All right, let's.
So my spot taken now?
No, let's get the pro back. Let's get the pro back. Good job, Worthy. Good job.
He called some game action or no?
He called some game action.
Really?
Yeah, he was like, yeah, number 2. Oh. No, he was good. He was
All right,
good.
cool.
Jalgis in for the score. Here we go, boss. Ljubljana.
Look, again, we mentioned this earlier. They're a very competitive team. I like what I've seen about them. They've offensively rebounded the heck out of the Wilson.
Yeah, and shot it well, too.
Yep.
Access denied.
Yeah, they got the length to compete. And I got to give a shout out to Liman, who was a very physical specimen, number 6 out there. He's been bumping and grinding underneath that basket. It's been working, too.
That's always been his game. Good footwork, great touch on the inside.
So once again, you're all
There's some defense for you.
as we are going to have a live quiz.
And again, Raudondvaris, we haven't seen him since August on the World Tour at that Lausanne Masters.
So scan that QR code, click on quiz.
So
You haven't seen them. That's what you mean to say, huh? Because I have seen a lot of them.
yes, I'm talking about on the World Tour. But, you know, Baj, if I could get to some of these challenges, I would. But
No, I know you're a busy man. Don't worry.
World
I
Tour
got him.
only.
I got him. Don't worry.
And you know, this is the title event. This is the big stage.
No, I know.
I catch some of the challenges when I'm not traveling.
I'm happy to handle that duty. That's no worries. But I've seen plenty of them on that challenger circuit, and they've been incredible. Lineup hasn't mattered for them. They've been excellent. Getting to the finals, like I said, in the Xiong Challenger, start of September, and the week after they won the Sansar Challenger. And then last week, the Yichang Challenger as well. So again, they're riding a 4-final streak if you include the Lausanne Masters.
They also won the Orleans Challenger.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, they won their Masters title in Marseille.
There you go.
C'est Marseille, bébé.
Have you seen that since the start of the year, right? So they had a rocky start at the Utrecht opener. They have not gotten a worse position, a worse team than 5th. And that's only twice. So,
in any event.
Yes, in any event. So out of, I want to say that's nine events played.
That's crazy.
It's 10 events played. They've gotten below the semis twice.
Wow.
They've gotten to the finals a bunch, and they've just had an incredible season.
Pukelis, meantime, good at the free throw line. Again, averaging 7 points per this year and shooting at 87% from the stripe. That helps. Mm-hmm. All right, Ljubljana, they ain't going nowhere like somebody that's wore out their welcome. Can we stay a couple more days? 16-14, look at 16-15. Back and forth, flight mode, catches a flight. Did you see flight? No, you called it, of course.
I called it, I was screaming. Flight mode almost took off us Esawune's head.
Oh.
That was amazing.
And Esawune's my guy, but when I saw that, I said, oh man, that was filthy.
I screamed so loud my voice broke. I don't think you can hear me on the microphone. You can just hear because I'm screaming so loud.
All right, now flight mode. We know he can play above the rim, but can he knock some shots down from deep? Feeds it to Bukelis, who was fouled, a little shove in the back. Ljubljana in all kinds of foul trouble as they pick up a ninth. 2 free throws coming up for the Lithuanian, as Raudondvaris will try to move a couple points closer to that 21-point mark.
Can I interest you in some cookie with chocolate stuff from the Netherlands?
Absolutely. Man, you always got the snacks for me, bro.
Always, bro.
We got the stroke waffles. I got a donut over here.
No, this stuff's gonna. I don't think you know this. This is really good.
I took my sister to get some Dutch pancakes. She's not stopped smiling since she got here.
That's good. That's what this city will do to you.
Little cold though, Boz. Come on, man. You can't change the weather.
It's October in the Netherlands. What do you expect?
I guess that's true. I'm being greedy.
Yeah.
Bukelis stepping up to the line, as I mentioned. He's been incredible from the stripe this year at 87%. An underrated stat in 3x3, I think. So officially, he is 24 of 27. Make that 25 of 29. Game point, Raudondvaris. Up top, Ljubljana putting together another game that really they got nothing to be ashamed about. Contended this whole game. Raudondvaris has just pulled away here in the last minute or so. There's Liman. There's your boy.
Yeah, look, and this body of work surely, it's going to make them hungry for more, but Raudondvaris ending their hopes of continuation in this tournament.
The flotation device detonated. The game. Flight mode. Puts it away. 21-18. Raudondvaris over Ljubljana. They lose both of their pool play games, Ljubljana, so this group is decided on which teams will be going on to the quarterfinals. Ljubljana eliminated with that look right there. Killing them softly with his song.
All right.
Yes.
I see you, Miss Hill.
Telling my whole life. All right. That's it. Oh, we got a little entertainment break here, boss.
Yeah, about 3 minutes.
Yeah. And then we get back to it with Pool C action. Liman and Chongming are coming our way. So, yeah, stick around just a few minutes. We'll catch a breather, and then we'll get back to it. Is that okay with you? Good. Stick tight.
Dames en heren, mag één groot applaus voor mijn compagnon hier zo, MC Noah. Give it up, give it up, give it up.
Dank you, Zim. Did I say that right? Dank you, Zim.
Dank you, Zim.
Hey, a little bit. All right, so we're going to get the quiz started. Y'all ready? Amsterdam, y'all ready? Let me hear you say yeah. Yeah. Say yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Live quiz. Question number 1. two-point line in FIBA 3x3? How far is this? Is it A, 6.25 meters, B, 6.5 meters, or C, 6.75 meters?
Hoe ver is die tweepuntlijn? Wie weet het?
Let's see, and the correct answer is C, 6.75 meters. All right, next question, MC Vince, you do the honors.
Who's the current #1 3x3 women player in the world? Wie
Is it
En dan komen we dan toe. A. Noortje Driessen. B. Catharina Proeven. En C. Paige Crozon.
Let's see. And the correct answer is...
Noortje Driessen.
Hey, Noortje Driessen represented.
Ja, Nederland.
All right, next question. Who won the World Tour Amsterdam in 2023? Is it A, Antwerp, B, Huishan, or C, Vienna?
Wie was erbij vorig jaar? Dat weet je misschien nog wel. Begint met dezelfde letter als mijn naam.
And the correct answer is C, Vienna. All right, next question, Vince.
En dan, where will the World Tour Final take place this year? Waar wordt die finale van de World Tour gehouden dit jaar? Is dat A, Abu Dhabi, B, Hong Kong, of C, Paris? Wie weet het? Spannend. 3,
And the correct answer is B, Hong Kong. All right. And now the winner, Ralph S. Where you at? You should say it on your phone. Where you at, Ralph?
Ralph S.
Ralph, come down, come on down, come on down. Come on down, Ralph S. You are paying attention.
Dames en heren, geef maar applaus voor Ralph. Een applaus voor
Hey,
Ralph.
Mr. Ralph. Come on down here. Come on, Ralph. Hey, how you doing, brother? You're good. Congratulations. Hey, would you like to say anything to anybody out there?
Thank you to my family. Without them, I couldn't have done it. So, shout out to my family.
Teamwork makes the dream work. That's right. And here you go. Congratulations. Once again, we got a prize from Samsung and Aldito. Just for you, brother. And congratulations. All right. Big thank you, MC Vince. Much love, brother. Hey. And everybody's a winner.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Who's that? Mace?
That's from an old sitcom.
No, but it's been sampled into a rap song. Mace?
I don't know that one.
I think it's Mace.
Maybe. We got to look that one up.
I'll get that for you. Look, this would be the first time I get a reference from the musical world over you, so I'm definitely checking this.
Take that one. Put it in the bank. Here we go. Let's get you introduced to our next two teams, beginning with Liman, who we did see in Wuxi. We didn't see that man. Andrea Milutinovic in Wuxi when they finished 5th.
Mace, there you go.
Yes. That's funny because I didn't take it from that song. I took it from the sitcom. Look at Ben Rock. Ben Rock feeling it. Liman have not won a Masters yet. But if you remember back to 2021, when they won the World Tour Final, they didn't win a single Masters that year.
No.
They saved their best for last. We'll see what they bring.
I got to say, though, their body of work on the Challenger circuit is incredible. It has not been translating to the Masters at all. Best they've done is the semifinals exit once. Besides that, they are quarterfinals out. Did you know, though, Stefan Kojic is only 69 points away of moving up to number 2 in the all-time scoring list.
I knew he was close, but I didn't know it was exactly 69 points. That's unbelievable. Vasic is right behind him, though.
Yep.
4 challenger wins for Liman in 2024. They've been as impressive as my guy Baz has told you they've been. But they wanted to see it translate to the World Tour, and they got a hell of an opponent. Chongming with Norris Miezis, Carlos Lasmanis, 2 of the GOATs leading the way, Cameron Forte and Marko Milakovic.
Yeah, man. And again, going back to that first game, Lasmanis and Miezis both did their thing. 5 and 4 points. Cameron Forte 8 and 7. Just a huge double 5 for the big fella. 8 points, 7 boards, 7 to 12 from the field. Very efficient. And he was very, very, I was going to say very solid, but that's more than solid.
But that was a quiet 8, Baz. I wouldn't have anticipated that he had 8 in that opener, but that's a huge impact.
Yep.
But again, I picked him as my dark horse for a reason.
Should have given me a heads up on that.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Chongming.
I don't have a dark horse. Now I feel bad. Should I pick one?
Yeah, you would probably pick Dusseldorf. That's what you normally would do, but
not in the Amsterdam World Tour.
Okay.
I'd probably pick Utrecht then. They just beat the #1 team in the world. Let's get it.
Not a bad. If I had a number 2 pick, it would be Utrecht.
Yep.
So they're getting ready to get underway as we will have our 6th game of the day. Great, Baz. This is going by so fast.
Hey, time flies when you're having fun, let me tell you.
Seriously, this is game number 6?
Yup.
Bronze medalist Tokyo 2020 Summer Olympic Games. We are witnessing the best of the best.
We are on. He stays in the post like Parcel.
He's saying he's on the block like Minecraft?
I want to steal one from Jay-Z. He's on the block like he's 8 feet tall. Chef Koya.
Kojic just went up another level this year, right?
Crazy.
As far as offense. He is just incredible. He's close to 9 points per game this year. He's leading the entire pro circuit in points. Just, wow.
Crazy. And he's made the 2nd most 2s in the league behind Dennis Donker.
Yeah.
I think Kojic is also one of the most underrated players. And he's one of the greats.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's number 3 on your all-time scoring list. How is he underrated?
Because we don't, if we had a podcast, you know, the dialogue would continue. But, you know, in my years covering 3x3, and we always chat about the players, and there's so many other names that come up before Kojic. And I'm thinking, we don't talk about Chef Koya enough.
Would he be on your Mount Rushmore?
Oh, that's only 4 faces.
All-time starting 3.
No, he's not there.
See, that might be the reason. And again, look, he's an incredible player, right? So not to take away from him and from what he and Vasic have been able to do over the years, but I think all the other players at the top of that list have seen more wins.
My Mount Rushmore would be Dusan Bullet, Dejan Majsorovic, Carlos Lasmanis, Norris Miezis.
Yeah.
If I got to put 4 faces, those are the ones I would have to put on. I would put on there.
Yeah, you're right.
With the drive.
But he and Vasquez are icons. Vasic is a Olympic bronze medalist, world champion, European champion, World Tour final winner.
Yeah.
Like,
hey, Kojic is a European champ as well.
Yeah. But Vasquez got the resume, the best resume, with that Olympic medal from Tokyo.
Yeah. I like the matchup, by the way, between Vasquez and Forte. Those guys are going at it.
Oh, Milutinovic told to go away. Wait a minute. No, there's a foul. Oh, and Forte is not happy. He said that's all ball. We're going to find out if that's true or not. No, we won't. No, we didn't have the best angle there.
No.
Okay. We're going to trust our official. Deanna Jackson, of course. Two of our Olympic officials maintaining this game. I think Deanna's got people in Florida, so wishing her family and friends the best. Had some bad weather come through here recently with the hurricane.
Yeah, I saw that.
So just want to put that out there in the air.
Saw in typical Florida fashion that one dude decided to stay on his boat.
Yes, and film. Did you see this?
Did he film it?
Yes.
Oh my, no.
We got some daredevils.
Well, especially in Florida.
Batman got his stuff swatting. Dr. Dre will get another chance. Chef Koyich has that one broken up.
I think a lot, as far as a deep run for Liman in this tournament, is going to come down to Milutinovic hitting shots from the outside. They either bring Stojanovic or Milutinovic most often. You know Koyich is going to do this.
All net, all wet. Yes.
But you need a secondary shooter to create space for Popovic, for Vasic.
Absolutely agree. And Milutinovic had an incredible 5-on-5 career in Serbia, known as one of the better players. I think his game translates well to 3x3. And he's sneaky bouncy, too.
Oh, yeah.
He's sneaky bouncy.
Oh, I remember last year where he threw down something ridiculous in the warming up, remember?
Yes, when he was with Partizan, I think he's got one of the dopest plays ever. On the save, he went through the legs, no look pass, through the legs to stretch.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was crazy.
Mid-ranger danger.
54, Liman. Milutinovic, who made the move over to Liman this year.
The front of the rim.
Oh, what was that? Batman just punched the ball right back over to the enemy.
See, this is where things get interesting. This lineup for Liman with the two screeners, Vasic and Popovic, as well as Milutinovic being the only one being able to handle the ball. How can they find spacing? How can they operate in that system of theirs?
Let's go to the fan wall.
It's a work in progress, but I think once they get fully in step, they could win another World Tour final.
Oh no,
you can't
fully agree.
You can't count Liman out at all.
But this is a team that, because of Koyic's shooting, but also because of the contributions of the other players that are up and down, is a very high variance team to me. And again, they've been able to keep that streak on the challenger level going, but you can clearly see on a World Tour they tend to run into trouble around the quarterfinals because they miss some shots, because the secondary option is not showing up for the day, right? If all of that clicks, this team is definitely a threat to win any World Tour they're in, as well as the finals.
Dre still off target. Vasquez trying to provide some postal service, and he will deliver on time. Scores it over Miezis. Now the Maze. Tween, drop off, two, no sir, right back, dime time. Great look. Milakovic, 28-year-old, fitting in here with Chongming.
Yeah, able to adapt quickly, and again, he was featured on the Saitama squad last year, or was it Utsunomiya? One of the Japanese teams, anyways.
I think it was Saitama.
Saitama, yeah.
Yeah, Saitama, yeah, not Rex.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get the sponsors mixed up.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Alphas then, the Alphas. No, but really though, look, not to downplay what Saitama does on the World Tour and in the XC leagues, but this is a wholly different level that he now plays on.
Yeah. It's the World Tour. Stop number 11. They can't do nothing to stop Chef Koya. He cooking like he got a skillet. 8-7.
Bully ball.
Foul on the inside, called on Popovic.
On the floor.
Forte applying that pressure. Big body, strength. I almost called him bully balled.
Forte on the pivot. Oh, denied.
That kind of fits.
It does.
Oh, Kojic. Whoa. They just let Kojic, as lethal as he is, get that. He didn't hit it. But that plan was fire.
Man, it was
that again.
Forte was just out there complaining to the referees about being hit.
Oh, and that left the shooter.
That left the shooter wide open.
Come on, man.
30 seconds away from the halfway mark.
Round comes. Las Manes, MVP, the Tokyo Games, cannot knock down the two. The man over to the DRE. Dre. Yeah.
See, I told you this lineup has trouble creating a shot because Milutinovic is a left to right dribbler instead of a front to back. Kojic usually attacks with his front foot and then gets back behind that two-point arc. Milutinovic attacks wider, which really messes up their spacing.
Man, he's such a weapon. Just got to find a way to utilize him.
Yep.
Oh, not good defense. Oh, there's some defense. Kojic saved the day. Broke that up. Would have been an easy layup. 5 minutes in, and Liman with a 1-point advantage. Chongming trying to go undefeated here in pool play. This will be the last time we see them. They already got past Paris 21-17. Offensive foul.
8-7.
No defending Amsterdam champs. So Vienna not here, but they've enjoyed plenty of success this year. A well-deserved respite for those guys. So we'll get a new Amsterdam champ when it's all said and done. Misfire from Shet. The mess is cleaned up as Vasquez will finish the leftovers. Warned for defending in the restricted area after the made bucket. Something you cannot do. No more warnings. Next time it'll be a technical foul. 9-7, back at it. Robin the Batman. Las Manes stepping back. He wants to try it in the deep end. Can't sink it. Kojic is down, and he's holding his head. Back up now. Trying to get the cobwebs cleaned out. Milutinovic, he's got the green light.
This is what unlocks Liman's offense. If he can do the things that he just did, step into his shot, knock it down consistently. Oh, bumping a bucket on the other end too.
Twisting like a doorknob. The bully ball uses the touch, gets it to go. Chance at a 2-point play. But good for Liman to see Milutinovic, like you were saying, hit that too. He'd been struggling with his shot up to this point.
I was just thinking, if you continue the bully ball thing, then...
I'm just checking to see if you got your VIP band.
No, I don't.
They stopped me right here. I didn't have it.
I'll go find one.
Oh, okay, big boss.
No worries. I don't understand why they don't just give you one once you land.
Oh, that's another story for another day.
I think if you're going to keep calling Forte the bully ball, though, he might come looking for you and post you up at dinner.
Yo, I heard the broadcast.
Yeah. Let's get over here.
How much you got in your pocket?
Put that shoulder through your chest.
No, it's out of respect, man. I like his game a lot.
Come on now.
Like his energy. He's not trying to make any friends.
No, he's not.
And has had a long, successful career playing 5-on-5 in China. Originally from Arizona. So not too far from my neck of the woods out there in Los Angeles. Chef Koya at the stripe. Yes, sirree. And keep an eye on Koya for the remaining of the years. He's trying to get closer to being the game's all-time leading scorer. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's going to move up to number 2 here before the end of the year for sure. 69, I'll give him 69 points.
All right,
he's going to get that.
Here's a good comparison. Is Kojic 3x3's version of Kevin Durant?
Oh, wow.
Is he KD of 3x3?
Yeah, maybe. I think so.
He's a stone cold scorer. They call KD maybe the best pure scorer of all time. There's something to think about.
No, I like that comparison. KD on that end of things. Usually, if you build a team around him, strands in the quarter, maybe semifinals, but never really gets there.
Yep.
Unless it's once or twice.
Yep.
If you get some help, then yes. I see. See.
Steal.
Jesus. To Las Manos. Las Manos. He'll hand it off too.
Takes it back.
Milakovic will get it back. Left wing, left alone. It's a double date.
14-12.
2-point game. Oh, Koya has it kicked.
Think about what Kojic has had to do to change his game, to adapt to, for instance, playing without Stefan Stojicic. So he was more of a spot-up shooter back then. It's turned into the fulcrum of their offense.
Yeah. Yep. Don't forget about Alexander Radko.
Yep.
Who played on the Olympic team in Tokyo. Liman has been one of the most consistent 3x3 franchises since they started to play. Always a contender, always a power. But the only remaining players from the old days are Kojic and Vasic.
Rainbow shot.
Kojic is not happy with Popovich. Oh boy.
Communication is key.
I haven't seen Kojic that hot since last tournament. Batman behind the back dish kick. He finished it. Yeah, that's on the chef's special menu.
Off the pivot with the finish. That might make the highlights. 16-13.
Oh, it's 4 shot. I'd like to see Milutinovic get some better looks. 226.
Contact like a sponge. Able to get a little push shot over the arm of the defender.
4-point lead for Liman.
Like
Chongming's undefeated record, albeit with just one game, being threatened here. Liman try to get over the hump this season that hasn't seen him win a Masters yet. They did finish 3rd in Lausanne, but that's their best finish of 2024. Nobody there to stop bully ball. So the bully will get Chongming within striking distance, still a 2-point game. And they got to figure out a remedy for Chef Koya. There's a dish from the chef. I say a 3-star.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it's 3-star. Kojic took a shot.
an offensive foul.
Las Manos is not happy about it.
Referee to review.
Kojic is still down. Let's see what the contact and how that happened. Oh yeah, elbow.
That's an elbow to the chin.
To the chin. Luckily, Koya's got some extra cushion. He's been growing that beard for a while. So the shot wasn't flush. So let's take a closer look at it. And it'll come down to whether or not that was deemed dangerous. It was incidental, but it is an elbow to the face. They're gonna let it ride. They're gonna let it ride. But occasionally you will see those upgraded to unsportsmanlikes. But I like that call. I like that decision. Popovich gets it to Koya. Chef Koya, not that time. 3-point advantage for Liman. Under 2 to play. Koya using a screen. Hits the deck, but there's a shoving foul on Chongming. They had 1 to give. No more now, as they're up to 6.
Both teams with 16 fouls.
Chef Koya getting back to it.
Fouls to give.
We haven't seen him run the high post, the Liman action all that much this game. I'm curious.
You're right.
That's a play they usually just ride with.
Maybe they're changing the strategy some as Miezis snakes his way to the bucket. Look at the defense. Great activity from Marko Milakovic. I like the imprint that he's making. Koyet, oh, he is smothered. That's the gravy on the biscuit.
Koyet will take a seat now, too, and they'll ride the last minute and 15 unless they get another chance to sub, though.
Yeah.
With Milutinovic, Vasic, and Popovic, which is clearly their best defensive lineup, but who's going to create the offense?
That's a great question, but it should be Milutinovic.
Yeah.
Osmanis got lost a little bit on that Euro step. Now they're up against the horn and touch no rim. Shot clock violation.
The shot attempt does not touch the rim, so it's going to be a shot clock violation.
So 1 minute left here. Midway through the day. Not just the World Tour action, but we got a Women's Series qualifier going on as well. You'll hear my guy Baz on the mic handling that. Shout out to the ladies. Yeah, we got a little bit of it all here in Amsterdam. Everybody's taken care of.
Yeah. Some breaking in between as well, so we got everything going. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be interesting. Are you going to compete? Dutch breaking champion, Kyle Montgomery?
We got 1 minute to go.
No.
I think you can do it.
No. I'm done embarrassing myself. Milutinovic. Oh, he set the table for 2, and he didn't deliver. Kojic turns the corner. Kojic! Yes. Foul.
You don't often see Kojic go up and try to yam it on somebody. He knew he had to this time. Well, he knew he had to at least try.
Yeah.
Forte was going to snatch that from him.
That was strong move. Strong move. Stefan Kojic. At the line with 2.
First free throw, no good.
First one is a no-go.
The board is still open.
Kojic on the free throw line this year, 72%. Not too shabby tall. Second one's good. Three-point game.
Osmanis. Oh, strip that like
Popovic.
Skinner.
Kojic drops it all. Popovic almost ready to finish it off.
You fancy, huh?
2016, make that 17. Chongming are likely going to wrap up group play 1-1. Liman will take control in the group. Oh, Kojic crossed him silly. That wasn't even right. He spun him around like a judge on The Voice. 21-17, Liman. Look at this, though. Oh, no. Cross, sauce, GG's. Liman on top. 21-17, that will do it for the early session. A lot of fun, good games. I'm not surprised.
Take a look on the right here. They set something up for us.
Oz, I smell it. What kind of food we got here, man?
This is some Indonesian food. You got chicken and peanut sauce, some fries, some bread, some rice.
Yeah.
And I'm hungry. I'm about to hop off.
Just
Bye.
in time. Just in time for the session break. Boss is going to get a head start on the food. I can't blame him. I'm right behind him. But again, we'll have some time in between our World Tour games, but don't go too far because our women's game coming up next will be the Barcelona Panthers against LTU. That's scheduled for about 2:30 local time, so you'll want to check that out. But as far as the World Tour Amsterdam Masters getting back underway, that'll start at 5:25 local time. 5:25 local time. So make sure y'all rejoin us for that. And check out the women's games action as well, and Baz on the mic. Congrats again, Liman. Get it done over Chongming. That'll do it for the first half of the day. We'll see you in a bit from Amsterdam. Dang.
Het midden nog één keer. Met z'n allen, let's go, make some noise! En nu de hele gashouder. Let's go, make some noise! Yeah, I like that. Dat geeft mij weer zin om cadeautjes uit te delen. Wie wil er een cadeautje? Wie wil... Dit is geen school.